go to school, but I understand some basic law. I have 4 boys. I insisted they would do their first degree in Nigeria. I didn't allow any of them to travel. In fact, with my daughter, who has American passport, 3 of them has American passport. She's a medical doctor. I say, you do first degree here. I made my daughter jump Okada to go to Unilag. My 4 sons went to Unilag and nobody went. I said, you won't drive car until you finish your first degree. It's not common, but that's my wife will tell me, why are you punishing these children? I say, oh, the thing we go through that make us succeed is a punishment for our children. Jesus Christ, the Bible says, learn obedience through the things he suffered. The Son of God who could have gotten everything. I'll tell you some other thing that will shock you. I trained 5 kids without television in my house. Up to today, I don't have TV. I don't watch CNN. I don't watch Nigerian movies. I don't have any cable TV. Am I mad? No. I come back by 11 or 12 o'clock in the night to have fellowship with my wife. Some other person will be interjecting, will be telling us what to do. Then I will leave my wife and will be listening to that man. When he finishes, we sleep. The next day we start fighting, quarreling with each other. So I don't have enough time. I needed time to read books, to read my Bible, to fellowship with my family. And TV for me was a distraction, so I break them. I had it before. I break it, I don't have it. There are a number of days I fast in a week, and in a month, and in a year. So there are principles you follow. If you want to be every other person, you can't be different. So if you know you are different, live like a different person, but don't make it a doctrine that everybody will live that way. So one day, I conclude this now. Another person called me in the afternoon and tell me that he learned that share was for sale. I said yes. He asked me the price. I said it's 7 naira. He said, can he pay 5 naira? I said no. The price is 7 naira. He dropped. By 2 o'clock, that same first person that called me again. The person that I told 5 naira, that up price 350. He said, okay, he wants to come in the evening with their company secretary and with his, he's the managing director of the bank himself and 2 of his board to conclude the transaction. I said, price has changed. You don't know where I'm coming from. There are things I can't tell you here, but I understand by law. And I knew that gear has entered. So I was in charge. I've been in control. He said, what do I mean? I said, the price now is 8 naira. He said, am I crazy? That he hasn't even agreed the 5 naira. I said, please drop the phone. It's okay. He will still come. I said, please come. If you agree to come, we will talk. That my managing director that laughed at me, I told him to come. And I want him to keep quiet and listen to what is happening. And the 4 of them came and they started talking. He said, okay, they want to conclude that I said 5 naira, but he's trying to talk to his board, and if I do it 350, but now that they agreed to pay 5. I said, I told you that the price has changed, that the price is 8 naira. Honestly speaking, I won't sell it anything below 8 naira per unit. As we are talking, my phone rang. It was the other person that was calling me. I put it on conference. I opened it up to a photo. He said he's on his way to my house. I said, please don't come. He said, no. He's coming. He wants to conclude that share. I said, there's no need for you to come, because I want to tell you honestly that I haven't said this before, but there are people I'm talking with, and I am near. He said, no. So as we are discussing, he said, Cosmas, has 1 billion naira didn't mean anything to you? I said, what do you mean? He said, I will pay you 8 naira for that share. I put the phone off. It's not a movie, because Josiah Samuel is alive. You can ask him. The man said, hey, what do I mean? I said, the price has changed. The price is 8 naira. The man talked to, I said, if you are a managing director of a bank, I am a managing director of Coscharis, will you walk away from 1 billion naira? How will your board look at you? We concluded that transaction, wrote agreement by 12 o'clock. The following day, I was paid 14 billion naira. This is the share I was supposed to sell to me. So I don't understand the excess profit.
Praise the Lord. So as you grow in business, it becomes extremely difficult to balance business and family. How have you been able to balance the two?
I will be honest to you to say I haven't done too well. I admit, frankly, I fell because something must give way. My wife and I agree, because my wife was also my partner, that we needed to get much more closer with our children. Anyhow, the only relationship I have with them is that I do my night devotion and morning devotion. But I travel very often. So the kind of bonding I have with my children, they see me like somebody who visits home. So, you know, it's not the best. I am running behind. I admit it to myself that this is not really what I want. 3 of them are already in the business, okay? But you could still see that I see some family, I got jealous, but I'm still happy that all my children are living in Nigeria and they are not ready to go anywhere, because I built them to have stayed here and they are used to the system. They're all with me. But I didn't balance it well. If I have to redo it all over again, I would have loved to take less money and keep my family more closer than I could have done.
Church, let's put our hands together. Please rise to your feet and applaud. Rise to your feet and applaud. Thank you very, very much, sir. And I'm sure we will invite you again and again, because we love hearing the truth.